What is happening with you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Kicks coming at you live from PQ Performance. This thing is looking crazy. It's hella dirty. It's about to rain in a couple days anyway, so I don't really see a point in washing it. But welcome back. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing great, can't complain. You already know, another day, another blessing. I dropped the X3M off a few days ago. There was a few things on the PPF that needed a little bit of attention, so we got that redone. And today is the day, guys. We are gonna be putting the new wheels on the X3M. I haven't showed you guys the wheels yet. We'll get to that a little bit later. But we have a full vehicle right now. So we have 8 20-inch wheels plus tires in here. I did mention that we went down to 20s. Currently the car is on 21s. I did kind of want to keep 21s just because you don't have to really go lower to make it look good. There's really not much options when it comes to 21s unless you want to go with like custom wheels or something like that. I was gonna have my guys over at Fortune Forged make me some custom 21-inch wheels, but I kind of just didn't want to wait. Typically it takes like a month or two, and I just really couldn't think of a style wheel that I wanted to make in 21s, because technically it would just be a rep of another wheel, and I was like, I don't know. I just didn't really care to do it. So luckily, man, from the man above, we found the perfect spec 20 inches for this shit. I pretty much did a 14-15 hour round trip to pick up some wheels, but honestly, I feel like it's worth it. They should look pretty good. I already got all the tires. It's not the typical size people run on the 20s. They normally go 275, 40 all around, or 275, 40 in the front, and 315, 35 in the back. But I went 285, 40 all the way around. So far, I haven't seen anyone run 10.5 up front with these wheels. So hopefully we don't have any caliper issues or clearance issues. If all my wheel calculations are correct, everything should fit honestly pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna be like extremely happy with the ride height. I did try to get some tires that kind of equal the same height as these 21s. Probably gonna have like a 1/4 of an inch more wheel gap, which is not gonna be that bad. It is an SUV, it doesn't need to look slam, but eventually I do plan to get KW coils for this. We definitely need to get those pads, the same ones I had on the M4, because the brake dust on this shit is just so bad, dog. It is just horrible. All right, guys, it is time to head up out of here. We are going straight to my guy Vic over at Best Tire Shop. Yeah, man, we back in the old hood. Yo, they changed the whole gas station to a Ignite. She used to be 76. I have over half a tank, but I'm probably just gonna fill up here because the 85 cheaper around this way, you feel me? Damn, bro. That is nice. I haven't seen that in a while. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fill this bitch up. I'm about to go drive around, empty the tank just so I can fill it up again. $13 for almost half a tank. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man, I miss these IE85 prices. Hey, my guy. It's been a minute since I've been here. Is that it? Is that a GTR? Damn, man, we back at the old headquarters. The X3 Izzle. We got a little Type R. It's clean on the mag. Alright, I see you. Check this thing out. Fast boys. You already know he was with the Hoonigan activities. With the mount on the back. Sheesh. Well, you got the Boost Logic beadlocks. It's actually pretty sick. I like how it matches up with the caliber. We got the X3M packed like sardines, dog. This is diabolical what we got going on. And it smells like Chick-fil-A in here. Alright guys, you ready? This is the most kick shit ever. Let me get a drum roll. And bam! There it is. Yes sir. You already know me. If it ain't T's, it's gonna be some damn Advents most likely. What we have here is some mint condition Advent GT Beyonds. I have no idea how I came up on this spec, especially in a squared setup. We have 20-10.5 with the perfect offset for X3M. Crazy thing, these didn't even come off of an X3M. They were on like an Audi Q7 or something like that. I forgot what he told me, but yeah, they were on an Audi. If you guys didn't know, these X3Ms and some of the Audis share similar specs depending on the owner, you know, how aggressive they want to go, etc. But yeah, these are literally perfect spec for X3M. Most people, if they do go this route, they either have to special order or re-drill them. I kind of wanted to avoid re-drilling. I did it before on my T's when I did the R8. I didn't have any issues with it. It's just like, if you try to sell them later, you know what I mean? They're like re-drilled and people tend to like not want to buy them. Most people that put 20s on an X3M, they go with like G8X rears, which is a 20, 10.5 all the way around with a 20 offset. And these are basically the same shit. So everything should work perfectly. I'll see how much room we have in the hub area, but I should be able to run the flat center caps. If not, then I can just get the ones that are pushed out a little bit. We are putting advents on the X3M. I think the gunmetal is gonna look really, really good against the satin blue. Black wheels would be cool too, but I kind of just wanted something to stand out a little bit. I wasn't gonna do chrome. I don't really like chrome on satin colors. I've mentioned this before. I think this is gonna look really good. Only thing I'm kind of concerned about is the ride height. The tires that I went with, they are 285 40s. I went with the Michelin 4s. They're on the chunky side, but not like a Nitto or, you know, a R compound. It should fill in most of the gap. I think these are maybe about 1/4 of an inch shorter than the current tires that are on here right now. If you put it side by side, you could probably see that difference. It's between 1/4 and 1/2 inch difference. Most likely gonna have a little bit more wheel gap with these tires. Obviously, you know, they're 20s. I was gonna go 295 40, but I didn't want to sacrifice too much steering feeling. The stock fronts are already 255s and I'm bumping up to a 285. So it's probably gonna feel a lot different, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's not like I'm tracking this thing or anything. I didn't want to do the 275s because I have a 10.5 in the front and I just felt like it would have had a little bit too much stretch, more than I want. I kind of wanted to have a chunkier tire, so we'll see how it looks. Like I said, I might not be super happy with like the wheel gap, but we'll fix it later with some coilovers. Not like the biggest concern. At least we will have some wheels on here and they should look pretty good. So I'm excited. Can't wait to see how this is gonna look. It's been done before. I think I've seen like maybe 3 or 4 X3Ms on Advent GTs, but none of them have had a 10.5 in the front. They're all 9.5. So curious to see how this matching concave is gonna look with the 20s. Definitely should give it a nice sporty vibe. If you guys don't like it, I'm not modding my car for you. So it's crazy. Right when we got the X3M back, these wheels popped up. I was like, bruh, I need that. Damn, Henry sold the whip. Shit is clean. It's like it's driving into heaven right now. My guy's on that fresh alignment, ready to gap some fools. Miss my GTRs. There it is. That's like a mild stretch. These are gonna look sick. For sure need some more carbon though. I got the carbon mirror caps coming, the carbon side vents, fake vents. And that's really about it. I mean, I could do the grill. They sell this in carbon, some other shit in carbon. Might do it later. Alright, caliper clearance is there.
Oh yeah, sick ass clearance, even without the spacer button.
Oh, I could put even bigger brakes. Eesh, there it is. Honestly, it looks sick. 100% need to get the center caps though. Should be good. God damn. Talk about a blowout. That's that OnlyFans blowout right there. Okay. Hey, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I feel like it maybe kind of needed that little bit of stretch, because if it was 295, the tire just would have looked hella squared. so far, everything fits perfect, but 100%, this 10.5 would not have fit without that spacer. So with the 12mm, this is OEM G8X rear spec. I'm telling you, man, these fit perfectly. It's definitely not for everybody, but it's for kicks. For sure for kicks. Surprisingly, with the spacer in the back, it kind of looks like it might be even to the front. I know the back has more camber than the front, so once we put it on the ground, it might look perfect, to be honest. I've seen one that had a 295 with a similar spec in the rear, and it just looked like it poked too much, but this is, I would say it's probably acceptable. So we'll see once we put it on the ground. I mean, if it's too much, I'll just take the spacer off. But we definitely need those center caps. No way my little thing fell off. Shit fell off on my M4 too. Puta madre. Oh, nah. That works. These look tough, bro. Honestly, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look. Obviously, I still want to go with the coilovers. I think about half an inch lower would just truly change the look, but this looks pretty sick. Completely different. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Huge shout out to my guy over here, Vic, at Best Tire Shop. Yeah, I gotta redo the calipers, I don't like it. I already know what I'm gonna do though. Trust the process. So I got all the wheels in the back, so it looks a little bit lower right now. But this looks sick, man. Definitely center caps, calipers, some coilovers. This shit will be like perfect. So dropped off all the wheels at my storage. So now we ain't got no passengers. So I would say so far the 20s on the X3M feel pretty good. So I thought going from a 255 up front to a 285 up front that the steering would feel a lot different, but honestly it doesn't feel that much different. I mean, I would have to like drive it again on some turns, maybe the canyon, but overall feels pretty solid. So after I sent the log to the tuner, 100% the car's needing more fuel. That was the reason it was going into limp. It doesn't happen every time, but it's pretty frequently. We definitely maxed out the stock low pressure fuel pump. Same thing happened to me on the M4 as well. So I went with the Precision Raceworks 2.5. We'll be solid with that for now. I don't really plan to go too crazy with this. The good news is I actually ordered the new low pressure fuel pump from Precision Raceworks. It should be here actually tomorrow. I just had it sent to PQ. We're gonna be putting that in sometime next week and retuning the car. Should be happy to be able to turn up a little bit more and not have any limp mode issues as far as fueling. So far, I'm pretty happy where the X3M is sitting. I think the Advents are dope. It's different. Obviously don't see it every day. People have done it, but it's like I haven't seen it in person. So I've only seen people like online do it. Most of those guys are like on the East Coast. The wheels fit perfectly. I think I chose like the perfect tire size. I could have probably gone up one size on the tire, but we actually might have got some rubbing in the rear. The rear probably will need some trimming if I decide to go a little bit lower or just go with a wider tire. As far as right now, it's solid. I haven't had any rubbing. So yeah, man. Right now, my ass is on the way to get a haircut. A little late, but I need that because your boy is cooked.